best are back. Applebee's Bigger, Bolder Grill Combos. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Family.
Food's here!
What's it mean to you?
Got lunch.
To us, it means the people you care about, look out for, and yeah, love. Even if you'd never let them hear you say it.
Hey, you're eating hummus?
What's wrong with hummus?
Here at Ingalls, we have everything you need to gather around the table and give each other a hard time. Because that's what families do. Ingalls. All the ingredients for family.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the Tusculum University Athletic Department respectfully asks that you please rise and move your ball caps for the playing of our national anthem.
First picking up a snap at
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of Tusculum University, the basketball dominance and Pioneer Arena for today's NCAA Division II basketball game featuring the Lander University Bearcats and your Tusculum University Pioneers. At this time, let's make our starting lineups first for our guests from South Carolina, the Bearcats of Lander University.
In Power and Wash Depot. Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneer Sports Network. Once again,
Welcome back to Pioneer Arena as it is tip-off time this afternoon between the Tusculum University Pioneers and the Lander University Bearcats. We'll just restart with your starting lineups. First for Lander, Markel Wiggins getting the start. He is the 6'7 junior, Oglethorpe, Georgia. We have Kodran Kavzaru. That'll be a fun name to say all night. He is the 6'6 forward out of Romania. Raul Perdue getting the start. He is the 5'9 senior point guard out of White Oak, North Carolina. Elijah Austin also getting the start, 6'5 guard out of Brunswick, Georgia. Morris Robinson Jr., the 6'1 guard out of Leesburg, Virginia, starting lineup for Lander. For your Tusculum University Pioneers, they will start Tyreek Jenkins. He is the 6'2 guard out of Riverdale, Georgia. Brandon Mitchell getting the start, 6'7 forward out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Also getting the start will be Caleb Hodden, the leading scorer this year, 6'8 forward out of Kentucky out of Aaron Academy. They'll also start Donovan Donaldson. He is the 6'1 guard leading scorer from last season out of Nashville, Tennessee. Trenton Gibson, the 6'4 guard, the freshman out of right down the road in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. The starting lineup, Hodden, Mitchell, Jenkins, Donaldson, and Gibson. The home coaching debut this afternoon of Coach J.T. Burton. We'll look to pick up a big win number 1 at home. If you're just joining us, this is the second meeting of Lander and Tusculum this season. It's the second meeting actually in the last 2 weeks. They played just 10 days ago. Tusculum was victorious in that matchup, though. The final score back on November 14th, 73-62. Sort of went back and forth. Tusculum pulling away in that one. They would love to come out to a great start. We mentioned the starters, but for Tusculum, they have guys that can get it done off the bench as well. Coach Burton will bring in some different-looking guys to get some playing time here against the long, athletic team of Lander. Keep our eye on some of the bigger players that they'll have out there, including Markel Wiggins, an explosive player down on the block, and the quickness of Elijah Alston getting the start for Lander. Lander coached by Steve Roberts, his 4th season from Lander. It's his alma mater, graduated from Lander back in 1984, 7th overall season as a head coach. And for Tusculum, J.T. Burton making his debut coaching here as the home head coach at a Tennessee Wesleyan, 7th overall season as a head coach. Zach Holt, Darren Higgins over there with him on the bench as well. Tusculum wearing the home white, the orange trim, the blue away jerseys with the gold and white trim for the Lander Bearcats. As we're all set to go, Cody Gwynn in for Brian Staten here this Saturday afternoon. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Glad you can be with us on this Saturday as Lander wins the tip, and they will start with the basketball. Spread the floor around. Here is Lander. Got 3 guys up top. Move it over to Wiggins. Back up top to Alston. Alston swings over into the hands of their guard. They try to go down low, try to get it to Wiggins, who's going to try to use his length. And the ball is tipped out of bounds, I believe, off a Pioneer. So inbounding will be Lander. Underneath the basket, they want something right there. He's not open. They'll have to swing it out into the hands of Robinson Jr. He's going to drive all the way in. Thought about a step back. They'll swing it out for 3. That shot is no good from Wiggins for 3. Quickly up will come the Pioneers, led by Trenton Gibson. He'll swing it out, and then he'll reset the offense. They thought about doing something quick with Donaldson, but they were unable to do so. They swing it over. Ball nearly hits Donaldson in the face. Wasn't quite ready for it. Coach wants to move just a little bit faster here, a little bit stagnant. 10 seconds on the shot clock as they'll have to go. A drive. Rising up is the freshman. Can't get his fall, though, is Gibson. They get the offensive rebound. Swing it over. It's an elbow jump shot. No good from Jenkins. Another offensive rebound. Jenkins thought about another elbow jump shot. Good rebounding down on the block from Brandon Mitchell as he pulls down 2 of them. And a reset with Trenton Gibson. Jenkins had nothing there. They'll swing it over. Donaldson on the other side. That ball got deflected. Donaldson again. Fakes right, goes left, gives it up to Gibson. Gibson did not set his feet before he exploded towards the basket. Traveling violation is called. Brandon Mitchell, a couple big rebounds there to keep Tusculum possession alive, but not able to put the first points of the game up and in for the Pioneers. It will be Lander basketball. Point guard Elijah Alston brings it down. He's guarded by the freshman. We'll swing it over into the hands. Back over to the point guard, Morris Robinson Jr. They go right to the middle. Wiggins makes the move. Up and under, nothing there. Just powers it up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound and quickly comes down the floor. Tyreek Jenkins all the way off the glass. Almost converts the and 1, but he'll go to line for 2. That foul is called on Morris Robinson Jr. His first team foul number 1. And to the free throw line will go the junior guard, Tyreek Jenkins, out of Riverdale, Georgia. Played at East Georgia State before landing here in Tusculum out of Jonesboro High School, Riverdale, Georgia. Looking to put the first points up and in of the ball game for the Pioneers. First free throw is no good off back iron. We'll get a second one here. Second free throw for Jenkins is up. That one is good. Pioneers take the opening lead of the game, 1-0. Lander quickly into the front court with their point guard, Robinson Jr. Actually have 2 point guards on the floor. They like to start 2 guys that handle the ball up top. They'll go down low, looking for a post play, try to get it to Wiggins. Ball's actually going to take a nice little deflection over to a wide open man in the corner. Alston can't hit. Offensive rebound was pulled in by the big man out of Romania, Kabzaru, and then a foul's called on Tusculum. And that foul is called on Brandon Mitchell. So to the free throw line will go Marquel Wiggins. Wiggins, 6'7" junior, Oglethorpe, Georgia, played at South Georgia Tech before ending up as a Lander Bearcat. His first free throw is up and good. Wiggins knocks it in. And so we'll have one more coming here from the line. We'll look to give Lander their first lead of the ballgame. Second free throw is up, on the way, and good. Lander takes the 2-1 lead here with just under 18 minutes to play in the opening first half. Gibson with it. Lander's got their full court pressure on. We'll get it to Jenkins, over to Donaldson. Donaldson's going to fire a three. It is no good. Chasing after the rebound. A beautiful deflection by Gibson as he just smacks the ball right down off the hustling Morris Robinson Jr. And Pioneers will keep possession under their own basket once they find the ball. So Tusculum the inbound, trailing 2-1. Looking under the basket. They'll get it to the corner to Donaldson. He'll bring it back out. We'll give it up to Jenkins. Jenkins will set up the offense back over. Donaldson thought about another three from the opposite wing. We'll think better of it. Swings it over into the corner. Back up top, Gibson. The zone defense, so Pioneers looking to find an open three. Great movement on the zone, though. And a beautiful up and under scoop layup by Tyree Jenkins. Puts it up and in. It is 3-2 Pioneers. Quickly into the front court will come Robinson Jr. Swing it over to Wiggins. Trying to go a little baseline post action with their two big men, Kabzaru and then Wiggins on the block. A great movement from Pioneers to knock it out of bounds. Landers will keep possession. Will swing it up to their big man. Will hand it off. Little handoff play here to Purdue. Drives all the way down, creates some contact. Good defense. Doesn't get the foul call. Can't get the shot to go neither. Quickly up the floor will come Donaldson. He's going to take it all the way in, up and under, and a great finish by Donovan Donaldson. He puts it up and in. Back-to-back pretty layups from the Pioneers as they extend their lead 5-2. Tusculum. They go to the middle, the high-low set. Wiggins going to back out, take a baseline jump shot that is nothing but net. Knocks it in. Does Markel Wiggins. He has 4 in the game, all 4 of Landers' points. 5-4, Pioneers with the 1-point advantage. Jenkins will call out the offense. Maybe looking to get Hodnett an open look. I don't think he's touched the ball on offense thus far for the Pioneers. Little pick and roll action. They'll get it to him in the corner. Hodnett for 3. That one is no good. Wiggins jumped a little bit too early there, but the ball does get into the hands of a Bearcat with the rebound, and quickly up the front court will come Purdue. Will swing it out. They'll go to the middle. Nice little move here. Up and off the glass. Can't get it to fall is Kabzaru. Quickly will come the Pioneers. They have a 4-on-5 break with one guy trailing. They find the open man in the corner for 3. Jenkins cannot hit. Strong rebound by the freshman guard, though. Puts it up and is fouled is Trenton Gibson. He'll go to the line for 2. First, though, we'll take a break. 15:43 left to play here in the first half. Media timeout as Tusculum will have free throws coming after the break. It is the Pioneers 5, the Lander Bearcats with 4 as you're listening to Tusculum Pioneer Basketball here on the Pioneer Sports Network.
When you put money in our...
Best are back. Applebee's bigger, bolder grill combos. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Family.
Food's here!
What's it mean to you? To us, it means the people you care about, look out for, and yeah, love. Even if you'd never let them hear you say it.
Hey, you're eating hummus? What's wrong with hummus?
Here at Ingalls, we have everything you need to gather around the table and give each other a hard time. Because that's what families do. Ingalls. All the ingredients for family.
Saturday afternoon basketball between the Tusculum University Pioneers and the Lander University Bearcats. Tusculum looking to win their first home game of the year and their second game over Lander this season. First free throw is up and good from Trenton Gibson, 6'4" guard, the freshman out of Murfreesboro. Played his high school ball over at Blackman High School, powerhouse over there in Middle Tennessee. Second free throw up and good from Gibson as he will extend the Tusculum lead. 5-4 Pioneers. Tusculum prepares to bring a sub on the floor. Already some new players in the game for Lander as Wiggins gets double teamed, gets stripped, ball is stolen away. Good defense there from Hodnett. Quickly up, no look pass. Gibson gets the ball to Jenkins. Get it back to the freshman for three. It is no good. Can't knock down the shot. Ken Gibson quickly flying down the floor goes Lander. Layup is in from Rahu Purdue. And that was quick off the miss, and that's what Lander wants to do. They want to score quick off misses. While Tusculum's going to try to set up some half-court defense, and I believe we have an issue here with either the clock or shot clock. And that's going to create a dead ball, so some new Pioneers, some new Bearcats can all check into the game. Resetting the floor here. Some new guys into the game, including Jackie Davis, as he'll take the opening inbound here. Dylan Smith also onto the floor for the Pioneers. Opposite screen all the way down goes Donaldson. Left the floater just a bit short, fighting for the rebound. I believe the Pioneers have it, ref, right in our view, but they do. Jackie Davis comes down with it all the way in. Gibson creates something at the rim, lays it high off the glass. He is fouled. And the foul is going to be called against just into the game for Lander. DeJandre Ricker, 6'5" sophomore out of Greenville, South Carolina. He's called for his first foul of the game. Back to the free throw line will go Trenton Gibson. First free throw is good. Gibson knocking down another free throw here. The freshman plays much older. The way he leads and creates. Another free throw is in. And Gibson will get a break after knocking down 2 free throws. He's played well. He'll get a deserved breather. Adrian Cohen, another freshman, will come in for him. Coach Burton, no issues playing some of these freshmen as long as they'll play hard, execute the offense. They've done that thus far this season. Purdue up top for Lander. They'll go right to the middle. Pump fake and drive, up and under. A little hook shot is up and good. Good move there by Rucker. 6'5" sophomore knocks in the hook shot. 9-8. Tusculum still leads by 1. Donaldson now in the point guard position. Swings it over. Look like they might step into a 3. We'll swing it over to Jackie Davis. And Donaldson wants that backdoor cut. Great defense by Purdue, though. Not able to get it. They'll swing it over into the hands of Cohen. Cohen's going to drive baseline. Little push off there, trying to create some space. Didn't find any, though. Donaldson has 1 second on the shot clock. They will not get the shot off in time. Great defense from Lander to force the shot clock violation and the turnover. So Lander will take possession and will look to take a lead as well. Rowe Purdue, 5'9" senior, bringing the ball down out of White Oak, North Carolina for the Bearcats. Clear things out to the left, swing it back up top into the hands of Holiday. Off the screen, good defense up top as they swing the ball around to Harrison. Just into the game for the Bearcats. Purdue back with it. Down to 10 on the shot clock for the Bearcats. They go right to the middle, trying to get something down low. They force it down low. Rucker didn't have it with 3, with 2. Little floater is up and no good. Can't get the shot to fall is Holiday. And then chasing down the rebound. A foul's called. Might have been called on Justin Holiday. And a foul was called on Holiday. And the Pioneers will inbound right in front of our scorer's position here. 9-8 with 13:21 to play in the first half. Pioneers lead by 1. They have the ball. Here's Donaldson. Goes off the screen to the right. Love to find an opening. Both teams that struggle to find open shots. Everything that has been made has been tough. Jackie Davis drives all the way in. Some contact. They do call a charge as Jackie Davis takes it right into the heart of the defense, does the senior. And a charge taken by Lander, and they'll take possession. Checking into the game will be Caleb Hodnett back in for the Pioneers. Exiting the game will be the sophomore Brandon Mitchell. Bring the ball down to Purdue. He'll get the screen to the right. They hedge off of it nicely. They go to the corner for three. The three is up and in and out. No good by Harrison. They get the ball to Donaldson, and he will come down top of the key. He took a bump, a little hand check, and they're going to call the foul on Raul Purdue. Sub's going to come in. I believe Purdue will exit. He will. Morris Robinson Jr. will check back into the game for the Bearcats. Score stuck currently 9-8. 12:45 to play during the opening half of basketball. They'll get the ball inbounded here to Donaldson. He'll send Jackie Davis to clear out that side. Pioneers looking for the third win here on the season. For three, knocks it down. Big time three from the guard, Dylan Smith from downtown for the Pioneers. As the Pioneers extend their lead, it is 12-8, Tusculum. Drive here by Lander. They go to the corner. On the drive, they go down low, looking for something in the paint. They find it with a big man, DeJandre Rucker. Puts it up and in. He now has 4 in the game. 12 minutes to play here in the first half. Donaldson swings over to Smith. Smith would love another three. As a screen set, didn't have an opening. Hondit it back over to Donaldson. One of the pick and roll there, not there. Donaldson will drive. Floater is up off the glass, too strong, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by Lander. And they're going to call a foul here, as battling for the ball was Jackie Davis. He's called for the foul, and that'll take us to a break. 11:48 to play here from Pioneer Arena. It is Tusculum 12, Lander 10, as you're listening to Tusculum Pioneer basketball here on the Pioneer Sports Network.
We are in Granger County, Tennessee, here at Pierce Farms, and the Pierce family has been working with Ingalls for over 30 years. It means a great deal supplying produce as a local farmer. It really touches base knowing that we're just simple people just trying to help, and we love what we do, and Ingalls is a huge part of helping us do it. Farming is who we are, and it's in our blood. God has really blessed us with the sun and the soil to grow the best tomatoes you'll find anywhere. I believe it's really in the soil. So if you're in Granger County and you farm tomatoes, then you're in. Just a great blessing on us to actually farm and be able to farm and to supply tomatoes to people. And Ingalls really cares about family farms like Pierce Farms, and they really care about their customers. We're just glad to be a part of that. God has blessed us with a really great partnership there. They make fresh local produce have real meaning for lots of people. I'm Shane Pierce, and this is my Ingalls story.
Once again,
welcome back to Pioneer Arena. It is the Pioneers leading 12-10 against Lander. Tusculum 2-3 on the year. Lander 1-3. One of those 2 wins for the Pioneers was against this Lander team. That game was at Lander just about 2 weeks ago. It was actually 10 days ago. 73-62 win. In that game for Lander, Markel Wiggins was the standout player. He's played well in the first half. He's currently on the bench here early in the ball game. Back on the floor for Lander, Morris Robinson Jr., as he'll bring the ball down for Lander. Drives in, fakes the pass, pulls up for a jump shot. It was a tough jump shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled in by Tyreek Jenkins back into the game for the Pioneers. Swings it over. Pass is nearly stolen away. Recovering it and driving in for the tough shot was Adrian Cohen. He takes a strong shot, and the foul was called. It was called late, but it was called, and he'll go to the free throw line. I believe that foul is going against Rucker. And to the free throw line will go Adrian Cohen out of Woodstock, Georgia. Says guard, plays more of a small forward position with his body style. Free throws up and good. Checking to the ball game here for Lander, Warren Goldburn, 6'6" junior out of Royal Palm Beach, Florida. See his first minutes here of the ball game for Lander. Second free throw for the freshman Cohen. Free throw is up on the way. This one is no good. Can't get it to fall off the back iron. Rebound pulled in by big man TJ Knight of Lander. Robinson Jr. going to take this all the way right to the heart of the defense, and fouls called. I believe that's going against Caleb Hodnett. It is. So Caleb Hodnick called for the foul. And strong drive there for Lander, taking it right into the teeth of the defense was Morris Robinson Jr. It was a different look for Lander as they've been just spreading the ball out, a lot of passes. That time he doesn't even look around, takes it right to the heart of the defense. He's fouled, he goes to the line. That first free throw is on the way. That one is no good. Substitution for the Pioneers. Cohen will exit back into the game for the Pioneers, or actually into the game for the first time, will be another freshman. This one out of Alexandria, Florida. 6'4", 185, Miles Jones checks in for the Pioneers. Second free throw is on the way, and that one is good for Morris Robinson Jr. 13-11, Pioneers lead. Quickly up will come Jenkins, swings it over, spreading the floor out. Drives in, stops his feet, gets blocked from behind that time. Did Gibson. They spread it out and find the open man for three, and it's Miles Jones. Right off the bench, knocking in the three for the Pioneers. All led by the offensive rebound. Good play there. Jones to knock it in. Another strong drive by Robinson Jr. Can't get that one to fall. Gets no foul called. Quickly up will come Jenkins. And was looking up, was ready to make the big pass, and the ball sort of got away from him. He's called for the turnover as Wiggins prepares to re-enter the game for the Bearcats. Marquell Wiggins back in. He led the team in scoring last time these two teams played. As he comes in, TJ Knight heads to the bench. Morris Robinson Jr. bringing the ball down here for Lander. They go to the elbow, looking to go down low to Wiggins. They bring a triple team on him. He has to fade away and fire one up, but it is good. Big time shot from Wiggins. Closes the gap, 16-13, Pioneers lead. Jenkins handling the ball here for the Pioneers. Running their motion offense, looking to create something. About halfway through this first half. Off the screen here is Smith looking for something. He's going to drive all the way in. Kind of hangs it over his shoulder looking to find that glass. Couldn't find it, but he will go to the free throw line as he was fouled by Goldberg. So Miles Jones, fresh off knocking down the big three, will now go to the free throw line. Looking to add two more to his total, into the Pioneer total. Clock stopped here at 10:06. Saturday afternoon basketball from Pioneer Arena. Coach J.T. Burton's debut as the Tusculum head coach here at home. Free throw up for Jones. Left that one just a bit short. It is no good. Checking into the game here for the Pioneers will return the sophomore Brandon Mitchell as he'll come in for Hodnick. Second free throw coming for the freshman. Free throw from Jones up on the way. That is good. So he knocks it in. 17-13, extending their lead by 4 to the Pioneers. Robinson Jr. right wing goes up top. Alston back in the game. They go to Wiggins at the free throw line. Not looking to create off the dribble though. Was looking for the open man. A turnover. And here will come the Pioneers. Swing it over into the hands of Jenkins as he'll set up the Tusculum University offense. Swings it over, long pass to Gibson. Freshman back in the game. Aaron pass goes behind Miles Jones, and it's a turnover on the Pioneers. Bearcats will take possession. Quickly will come Robinson Jr. trying to catch Pioneers off guard. He'll slow down and set up the offense. They go right to the elbow, looking to go down low to Wiggins. He put that one up too strong. Gibson's going to take it and run. 3-on-2 if they hurry. They'll pull up for three. The three is up and good. Dylan Smith knocks down the three. Timeout called by Lander. Big time three-pointer on the fast break for the Pioneers. They call a timeout. We'll take a break. Return here to Pioneer Arena in 30 seconds with 9:19 to play in the opening half. It is Tusculum with 20, Lander with 13.
Neighborhood.
off the Trent Gibson assist. They had a 3-on-2. And slowing down a bit was Smith knocking in the 3, giving Pioneers their biggest lead of the game. It is 20-13. Tusculum with the lead. Running hook floater style shot is no good from Holiday. Quickly will come Jenkins. He's going to take it all the way in. Ball got deflected. I think it went off him. It did. Great job getting back on defense that time. I believe that was Morris Robinson Jr. Sort of smacked that ball off the leg of the junior guard Tyreek Jenkins. So Lander will have possession. They need a basket. Slow down the momentum here of the Pioneers. Pulls up the dribble is Austin. They go to the elbow line. Jump shot is good from Goldberg. Tusculum got used to that high-low look, so they sort of stopped guarding the elbow. Good job by Goldberg to recognize that, knock in the elbow jump shot. 20-15. Jenkins to the wing. Back up top. Swinging around the ball well here. They have Smith on the wing. They go back over to Miles Jones. Jones back to Jenkins, over to Dylan Smith. He wants another 3, and that one too strong, no good. Oh, they're going to get just that little push-off. Wasn't much, but Trent Gibson, just that little forearm shot, and they're going to call a foul on him. And that's going to be team foul number 6, so one away from the penalty. Looks like Hodnett's going to check in quick here, so he'll come in for Miles Jones as he will exit for the Pioneers. Caleb Hodnett not yet able to find his offense for the Pioneers in this first half, still with 8:15 to play. Left wing back up top, just quickly over to the right wing, into the hands of Austin. He's going one-on-one, he's gonna pull it out, in a little bit of trouble. They will rescue it though and save it, get it over to the left corner. They go right up top, free throw line, in a lot of trouble here, almost get the steal, and they're gonna call a little cheap foul on Brandon Mitchell as the ball soared up in the air. And Mitchell jumped a little bit close to the defender, and they will call the foul, and we will have a media timeout. Pioneers got some momentum on a big 3. The Landers cut the lead to 5. Your score with 8:21 to play in the first half. Tusculum 20, Lander 15 as we take a break as you're listening to Tusculum men's basketball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Best are back. Applebee's bigger, bolder grill combos. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Family.
Food's here!
What's it mean to you?
We got lunch.
To us, it means the people you care about, look out for, and yeah, love. Even if you'd never let them hear you say it.
Hey, you're eating hummus? What's wrong with hummus?
Here at Ingalls, we have everything you need to gather around the table and give each other a hard time. Because that's what families do. Ingalls. All the ingredients for family.
And the last time these two teams match up, Pioneers had 56 rebounds, the 7th most in school history so far in the first half, already with 17 rebounds. A 17-6 rebounding advantage so far for the Pioneers, just a little over halfway through the first half. Landers ball, though, after the foul. The Bearcats swinging around. They've cut the lead to 5. They will like to shorten that gap here. Going off the glass, a bad angle, though, for Goldburn. They get the offensive rebound. They fire up a bad shot, but it is put back by Markel Wiggins as he now has 8 in the ballgame for Lander. 20-17 is the score. And the whistle blows another, I'm guessing an issue, I believe he said shot clock. And they will take it back here to 25. 7:30 to play in our first half. Pioneers 20, Lander with 17, the second meeting of the season between these two squads. Over to Donaldson, back into the game. Swing it over to Smith. Good pass. Hodnett takes a bump. They want the and one. They won't get it, but they will get 2. Strong play on the block by the forward, the big junior, Caleb Hodnett. Into the front court will come Morris Robinson Jr. They swinging it to the corner. They go down low, knocked away. Hodnett with a steal. Gets the bucket and then gets the Smith. Quickly up here will come Gibson. Gibson over to the wing. Smith dribbles it up top, will swing it over. Jenkins was thinking about the three, mishandled it, or I'm sorry, Donaldson mishandled it. Then Jenkins airballs the three, can't get it to go. Long pass to Wiggins, and Wiggins had to chase it down, and it got deflected off his own leg. Great hustle from the Pioneers. At half court, the only player there was Wiggins. By the time he got to the three-point line, there was 3 Pioneers back there. That's great hustle, and that are things that are going to get the bench excited for these Pioneers. 22-17, Tusculum leading. 6:38 to play in our opening half. Over into the corner to Hodnett. Right corner, right in front of the Landers bench. He's going to drive, turn, and pass. Thought Gibson was at the three-point line, almost missed him. He will rescue it. Drive, pump fake, Fay can't get. Nice pump fake, Hodnett, three-pointer, left short. Can't get it to fall, hustles after his own rebound, but he's the only one there. And it actually hit the line, so it's out of bounds. Lander will take the possession. 6:14 left to play here in the first half. Bring the ball down the floor, Morris Robinson Jr. Looking up top, they'll swing around to Holiday. Holiday takes it for the center of the wing. They go to Wiggins, free throw line. He's going to just explode up in the air, hangs, puts it up and in, and one. Big time play by the 6'7 junior, Markel Wiggins. Foul, I believe, is going against Hodnett. And it is. Caleb Hodnett called for the foul, and Wiggins hung in the air. And when they made contact, he switched hands and was able to lay it softly off the glass. And a chance to cut the lead down to 2 is Wiggins. Free throw is up on the way. This one is good. 11 points to lead all scores is Markel Wiggins. Hodnett will exit back into the game for the Pioneers. This will be Jackie Davis. 22-20 with under 6 minutes to play. Tyreek Jenkins to bring the ball down for the Pioneers. He makes one move and has an easy shot at the layup. Tyreek Jenkins, a beautiful crossover and an explosion right to the hole, and he puts it up and in. 24-20, Pioneers. Swinging it up top. They go right to the middle. Wiggins, a fadeaway, looking for more. Ball might have got deflected. He left it short, though, nonetheless, but an offensive rebound is now going to be stolen away. Jenkins has it. It's 3-on-3, but they find the open man, and finishing it is Dylan Smith. Beautiful pass by Jenkins. Dylan Smith, a nice cut to find the opening in the 3-on-3 break as he puts it up and in. 26-20 Pioneers. Robinson Jr. over to the wing. They go right to the middle. Taking up is Austin. He moved his feet. He did. Shuffling the feet. He's called for the travel. It's a turnover and possession to the Pioneers. Pioneers ball. Jenkins to bring it down. 6-point advantage with 5 minutes to play in the opening half. Over to Smith. Goes to Jackie Davis. Thought about that corner three. Pump fakes. Tusculum swings it around. Back over to Smith. Fakes right, goes left. Hangs in the air. Finds Donaldson. Pump fakes the three. Elbow jump shot. Can't get it to go. Battling for the rebound. And a player falls on top of Jackie Davis, but I think they're actually calling the foul. No, they actually are calling it on Wiggins. It looked like he pointed to the Tusculum bench. But the foul is called on Wiggins. And in the bonus, it's going to be Jackie Davis at the free throw line. 6'4 senior out of Long Beach, California. Played college ball at Washington State before heading here to Tusculum. First free throw for Davis is on the way. And left it just a bit short. High rebound off the glass by Wiggins. Can't convert the end, or the 1-and-1. So here will come the Bearcats from Lander University, trailing by 6. Elbowing out. Three-pointer is no good. Off the glass, though, on the rebound is put back in by Elijah Alston. Not able to hit the three was Hairston. Alston with the rebound and putback, though. Lander cuts the lead to 4. Into the corner to Gibson. Gibson swings it up top. All around the cylinder are the Pioneers, moving the ball around, trying to find the opening in the zone. For 3, it's Donaldson, and it is good. Donovan Donaldson, the guard out of Nashville, Tennessee. the leading scorer, the leading returning scorer for the Pioneers, puts it up and in. Quick answer, though, from Lander as Alston puts in the jump shot from the baseline. Under 4 minutes of play, it's 29-24 Pioneers. Jenkins up top to Smith. Back over to Jenkins on the left wing. Smith not seeing anything up top. We'll go back over to Jenkins. Goes opposite screen, step back. 10 seconds on the shot clock for the Pioneers. One-on-one here for three is Jenkins off the good screen, and he drains it. Tyreek Jenkins, the guard out of Riverdale. Jenkins and Donaldson, a lethal pair in the backcourt for the Pioneers. Back-to-back threes for Tusculum. They lead 32-24, tied with their biggest lead of the game. Wiggins going to test out his range, can't get the elbow jump shot. Ball's going to deflect right into the hands of Lander. Then a no-look pass to Wiggins. He wasn't even ready for it, but he's able to rescue it with the long arms and put it up and in. And I'll say that's a lucky break there for Lander. That ball was heading right out of bounds. But the huge wingspan of Wiggins, he's able to save it and lay it up and in. Up top is Donaldson. He'll set up the offense for the Pioneers and for head coach J.T. Burton. Off the screen is Smith. He drives and kicks. Three. Donaldson on the way. On target, but no good. Great play by Smith to get it back out to Jenkins on the offensive rebound. He can't hit the three. So the two guys who made the last two threes can't hit the two here. They had a third shot at it, hanging in the air. Cannot finish, though. The Pioneers missing the shot. Good defense from Wiggins. Rebound by Wiggins. Gets it up top to Robinson Jr. Moving the ball around the cylinder. They go up top. Long three from Alston. That is no good. Great box out from the Pioneers. They get it to Donaldson, who will explode up the floor. Hung in the air. Could not finish. Could not finish, and going to the free throw line will be Donovan Donaldson, but you'll have to wait until after our final media timeout of the first half. Clock stopped right at 2 minutes. Pioneers leading 32-26. Back right after this as you're listening to Tusculum men's basketball here on the Pioneer Sports Network. Tusculum holding the lead at the 2-minute mark in the first half. It is 32-26 for Lander. Markel Wiggins, 13 points, 3 boards. He's played well, getting the ball where he wants it in the paint and knocking down some jump shots. Also 3-3 from the free throw line. At the free throw line here will be Donovan Donaldson. He's got 5 points in the game, including 1 3-pointer. And he'll look to convert with the 2 free throws here. First one is good for Donovan Donaldson. 6'1" senior guard out of Nashville, Tennessee. Second free throw from Donaldson. This one on the way. This one is also good. That will extend the lead. 34-26. Tusculum's biggest lead of the game has been 8. This is the third time they've had it. Quick press from Pioneers. Catching Lander a little off guard. Chasing him down from behind is Donaldson. They nearly forced the turnover, and somehow they're able to save it and get right to the basket. Beautiful play from Jarius Harrison, 6'4" freshman out of Salisbury, North Carolina, with the pretty move to get to the basket. 34-28. One-on-one here goes Jenkins, nearly loses it, hands it off to Donaldson. No-look pass to the corner for 3. Ooh, in and out. That's tough for Miles Jones. Chasing it down, though. A beautiful play from the Pioneers to rescue it. Tyreek Jenkins hustles it down and makes the save. Adrian Cohen there to help out as well. The only two Pioneers in the backcourt, and they force the turnover. They'll have a new possession here with 1:10 to play in the first half. Donaldson on the drive to the corner. Jenkins all the way up and under, layup. It puts just enough spin on the ball to get it to roll through. Beautiful play by Tyreek Jenkins. He now has 10 in the ball game. Tusculum trying hard to force a turnover. Ball goes out of bounds as Cohen all over him, double teaming there with Smith. Ball actually hit a Pioneer though, as they're trapping and double teaming Wiggins every chance they get, especially when he touches the ball down under the basket. Bearcats inbound, no inbound, long to Wiggins. Got a size advantage. This time he'll drive, stop his feet, throw that ball high up in the air. Ball's above the shot clock, but falls right through. Big play by Wiggins, who now has 15 to lead all scorers for Lander. 36-30, 40 seconds to play for the Pioneers. And I think Coach Burton just wants to draw up a nice play to get some momentum before halftime. Timeout, Tusculum will take it as well. Return here in 30 seconds. Clock stopped with 39 seconds to play in the first half. It's the Pioneers leading Lander by 6.
It's back. Applebee's Bigger, Bolder Grill Combos. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Once again,
welcome back to Pioneer Arena. Clock stopped at 39 seconds. Coach Burton wanted to draw up something for his guys here, looking to take that momentum into halftime. Tusculum's led by 8 3 different times in the ballgame. Right now, lead stands at 6. Donaldson on the drive, gets to the free throw line and back out with 10 seconds on the shot clock. We'll get a screen, we'll go opposite. Drive, gets it to the corner. Smith hangs high for the three-pointer, can't get it. Big time rebound by Cohen, and a brand new clock. All the way will go Donaldson to the corner for 3, no good. Donaldson again hangs up with the rebound and puts it back in. Donovan Donaldson leading the charge there with 5 seconds. Here will come the Bearcats with 3, with 2. Robinson all the way up. Are they going to give him an and 1? They do! Big time play. Morris Robinson Jr. goes right down the floor. He had 6 seconds to work with. He does it in 5. Morris Robinson Jr. gets the shot to fall in 1. He'll have 1 from the free throw line with the clock stopped at 1 second. Free throw up. Free throw is good from Robinson Jr. With 1 second, they'll inbound it. Smith from half court is short. And that's how we end the first half of basketball. A great start for Tusculum 3 different times had they led this game by 8 points. But Lander has some fight in them, and they're hanging tough. At halftime, it is Tusculum 38, Lander 33. We'll have halftime stats for you and recap everything from the first half coming up after the break. It's halftime here for Pioneer Arena. Tusculum leads 38-33 against the Lander Bearcats. You're listening to Pioneer Basketball here on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Applebee's bigger, bolder grill combos. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Family.
Food's here!
What's it mean to you?
We got lunch.
To us, it means the people you care about, look out for, and yeah, love. Even if you'd never let them hear you say it.
Hey, you're eating hummus? What's wrong with hummus?
Here at Ingalls, we have everything you need to gather around the table and give each other a hard time. Because that's what families do. Ingalls. All the ingredients for family.
It's back. Applebee's bigger, bolder grill combos. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
We are in Granger County, Tennessee, here at Pierce Farms, and the Pierce family has been working with Ingalls for over 30 years. It means a great deal supplying produce as a local farmer. It really touches base knowing that we're just simple people just trying to help, and we love what we do, and Ingalls is a huge part of helping us do it. Farming is who we are, and it's in our blood. God has really blessed us with the sun and the soil to grow the best tomatoes you'll find anywhere. I believe it's really in the soil. So if you're in Granger County and you farm tomatoes, then you're in. Just a great blessing on us to actually farm and be able to farm and to supply tomatoes to people. And Ingalls really cares about family farms like Pierce Farms, and they really care about their customers. We're just glad to be a part of that. God has blessed us with a really great partnership there. They make fresh local produce have real meaning for lots of people. I'm Shane Pierce, and this is my Ingalls story.
family.
Food's here!
What's it mean to you?
We got lunch.
To us, it means the people you care about, look out for, and yeah, love. Even if you'd never let them hear you say it.
Hey, you're eating hummus? What's wrong with hummus?
Here at Ingalls, we have everything you need to gather around the table and give each other a hard time. Because that's what families do. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Basketball ready to begin between the Tusculum University Pioneers, the Lander University Bearcats. Halftime score, Tusculum 38, Lander 33. Pioneers have led by as much as 8 a couple different times, including right there towards the end of the first half. A couple nice plays, though, from Lander has cut the lead. 38-33 our score here to begin the second half. Cody Gwynn in for Brian Staten here on this Saturday afternoon. Nate Hubbard back in the studio, game station engineer for the Pioneers and the Bearcats. Second meeting between the two teams here this young season. And the Pioneers will start the second half with the basketball, and they'll start with Trenton Gibson, the freshman. Swing it up to Jenkins as he'll drive all the way down. He was almost too low. And he hit the floor hard, did Jenkins. He landed hard on the floor, but was able to bounce up and grab the ball and called a quick timeout. We'll keep it here as he called a quick timeout. Jenkins took it hard. He was so low to the ground, he started losing his footing, but was still able to jump right into the defender. But didn't get the foul called, but as he hit the deck, the ball bounced right into his chest, and he took it and was able to call the quick timeout for the Pioneers. Second half underway here, leading scorers in the game for Lander. Wiggins has 15. And for Tusculum, 10 points for Tyreek Jenkins, 9 points Donovan Donaldson, 8 points Dylan Smith. Dylan Smith on the bench here to start the second half. Pioneers have got some offense from a few different guys. One of those guys, though, Caleb Hodnett, only has 2 points in the game. He's led them in scoring here in the early part of the season. He had a career high 21 and 13 against Lander earlier this season. Not having that sort of night so far today. He is averaging 13.5 points per game and 7 rebounds. He's currently sitting at 2 points and 4 rebounds. They'll see if they can get him going here to start the second half. As resetting the floor here for the Pioneers, Tyreek Jenkins, Donovan Donaldson, Caleb Hodnett, Brandon Mitchell, Trenton Gibson, the 5 on the floor for the Pioneers to start the second half. Rayo Purdue, Elijah Alston, Morris Robinson Jr., Markel Wiggins, and the big man, Corden Kabzaru. Had fun with that all night. All day, I should say. Back in the game. Second day in a row, have had a day game. Still just want to say it's night. Swing it over to the corner quick here for Tusculum, trying to look for a quick three. Donaldson did not get the opening, so he will reset for Tusculum University. Bounces up top, dribbles into a three from the top of the key, in and out, no good. Strong offensive rebound, though, from Hodnett to reset for the Pioneers. Tyreek Jenkins will set things up. I think Hodnett and Wiggins got into it a little bit. Hodnett and Wiggins got into it. They actually call a double foul here. So that's not good for Hodnett because that's going to take him out of the game. And into the game for the first time will be the junior big man out of London, England, Cam King. As Cam King will exit, but Wiggins will also exit. Only the second foul on him, but he'll come out of the game. And not too much action between them, just kind of got into it and got in each other's face. Enough for the referees to call the double foul and separate them. And both players will exit. That's two of the best players for both teams. So that'll benefit either side. Cam King into the game for the first time for the Pioneers, all the way down. Little up and under move. And I thought he shot it, but he actually dropped it off to Donaldson. I believe Donaldson was fouled. And he was. So Donaldson will go to the free throw line. Fouls called on Rayo Purdue, the 5'9" senior out of White Oak, North Carolina for Lander. To the free throw line for the Pioneers. Out of Nashville, the senior. He's the returning leading scorer from last season. Donovan Donaldson. First free throw up and good for the Pioneers. Purdue will exit right back into the game for Lander. Jamarius Hairston, 6'4" freshman. He'll re-enter the ball game. Second free throw coming here for Donaldson. That one also good. Donovan Donaldson adding to his total. The first points here in the second half. He now has 11 to lead the Pioneers. Lander with the ball, bringing it down the floor is going to be Robinson Jr. Found some magic in that first half. One-handed pass over to the corner. Tough turnaround jump shot is no good from TJ Knight, who's into the game for Wiggins. And that foul is called, well, that's going against Tusculum. Tyreek Jenkins called for the foul, trying to get the offensive rebound from the big man, Kabzaru. And inbounding will be Lander, and it's going to be Austin to inbound. Looking up top, looking down low. Nothing there. Needs some help. Swings it over to the corner. Robinson Jr. takes the screen to the left. Swings all the way to the block. Three guys all over him. Cam King with the big block. Not able to handle the rebound, though. And then up in traffic is Robinson Jr. as the ball hit the deck on the rebound, and he stole it away and put up the shot. He was fouled by Brandon Mitchell. And I believe Austin Hall is going to check it to the game, the senior. Morris Robinson Jr. with 2 free throws here. He had a great end of the first half and puts in a free throw here to start the second for Lander. And out of the game will be Brandon Mitchell, the sophomore. He's going to have to check out. A couple new guys in for Tusculum. Second free throw for Robinson Jr. That one rolls around no good. King with a big rebound. It is 40-34. Pioneers with the lead. Donaldson and Jenkins. Jenkins wanted to go down low. Nothing there. Swing it back up top. Thinking about the three there was Jenkins. We'll go back to Donaldson. Dealing with the zone. Good pass there into traffic. They go to the corner. Gibson for three, and he drains it. The freshman from Murfreesboro, Trenton Gibson, from the corner, puts it up and in. 43-34. Tusculum's biggest lead of the game, now at 9. With the ball up top, Robinson Jr. for the Bearcats. Handoff play here to Austin. Austin looking around, swings it over. Long three from Robinson Jr. Can't get it to fall. 3 Pioneers there for the rebound. Jenkins will come up. He doesn't have numbers. Makes the slick pass, though, and cannot get the layup to fall. Is Austin Hall checking into the game. Hall laid it high off the glass, maybe even too high, as it rode around and didn't fall. Beautiful pass, though, from Tyreek Jenkins. But it's knocked out of bounds off of the Bearcats of Lander. So Pioneers went down under their own basket. They go up top long to Jenkins. Swings it over to Gibson. Gibson would love to find another 3. Comes off the screen to the middle. Swings it over. Donaldson fakes, drives baseline. In trouble. Did he hit the line? He did. Foot landed on that line before he took flight. And it's a turnover on the Pioneers. So possession will go to the Bearcats. Quickly up will come Robinson. Dribbles around a double team and trying to catch up to him. A foul is called on Tusculum. And that might have been against Austin Hall, I believe. No, I believe that's against Trenton Gibson. Trenton Gibson got beat there, moved his feet, used his body, and he's called for the foul. Quick 4 fouls here in the second half on the Pioneers. 43-34 lead, though, for Tusculum. Beautiful little move there, and what a finish from Jamarius Hairston. That's a freshman who's going to make some things happen this season for Lander. Into the corner. Hall thought about the 3, wasn't there. Jenkins, Donaldson, Gibson. Go over to Cam King. Swings over to Jenkins. Jenkins fakes. All 5 Pioneers touch the ball there in about a 5-second span, but not able to find any openings, and they'll have to pull it out, reset. Takes one way, goes another. Beautiful dribbling, beautiful step back. Shot won't fall, though. Offensive rebound is put back in from Trenton Gibson. And the guard making some things happen. Gibson down low, gets the offensive rebound and puts it back in. 45-36, Pioneers. On the drive, scoop layup is no good. Strong rebound, hanging in the air is Donaldson. Here will come Donovan Donaldson, sliding through traffic. No look pass to the corner. Hall fakes, spins, hangs in the air, kicking it to fall. Strong rebound from Cam King. Goes up strong, can't finish. A foul is called on the floor. Yeah, Kabzaru is called for the foul. Is on the floor, though. Is before that shot. 2 subs into the game as DeJandre Rucker will check back in. One more checked into the game. There was never a horn, but they did bring on some new players. Purdue's back in. Swinging around, Kim King up top. Over on the right wing, drive, hanging in the air. No look pass over to Donaldson, who will step back and reset. In a little bit of trouble, tough pass. Having to go save it is Gibson. He will save it. Comes out, drives, kicks out, beautiful fake all the way to the basket, and couldn't get the angle he wanted was Donaldson. Couldn't get the layup to fall. Tough pass over into the hands of Robert Purdue, and he swings it around. They go down low. Makes the tough move. There is Rucker, but left the layup short. Battling for it down low was Alston, and he is fouled. And that's going against Austin Hall. A little bump there, and timeout's called. The media timeout's actually called here, under 16 minutes to play. It might be good for both teams. Settle down a bit here in this second half. Already 5 team fouls in the second half with just under 5 minutes to play. We'll take a quick break. Back right after this. Your score, Tusculum 45. It is Lander 36. You're listening to Pioneer Basketball here on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Best are back. Applebee's bigger, bolder grill combos. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Family.
Food's here!
What's it mean to you?
We got lunch.
To us, it means the people you care about, look out for, and yeah, love. Even if you'd never let them hear you say it.
Hey, you're eating hummus? What's wrong with hummus?
Here at Ingalls, we have everything you need to gather around the table and give each other a hard time. Because that's what families do. Ingalls. All the ingredients for family.
Also 2-2, Wingate 2-2 on the year. Pioneers sit at 2-3, Lincoln Memorial 1-2, Newberry 1-2, and then Coker 0-3. Those standings all as of November 20th, so some of those might be different. Has some teams had some games on Good Friday, and a lot of those teams playing today. First free throw for Alston is no good. He'll get one more here with a 6'5 junior out of Brunswick, Georgia. Second free throw is good, and the pressure will be on here as a press from Lander with about 15:45 to play here in the second half. Pioneers have the lead 45-37. Gibson is trapped right at half court. We'll swing it over to Hall. Tough pass for Hall, stolen away. Good hustle there from Hairston. Dribbling through traffic is Alston. In trouble, we'll swing it back out, having to save it. Purdue almost lost it. We'll swing it out, drive here all the way in. Beautiful little jump stop, it can't quite finish there as Hairston. Offensive rebound and putbacks up and good from TJ Knight, 6'8 junior out of Lexington, South Carolina. Gets his first bucket of the game. 45-39 Pioneers. Cohen prepares to check back in for Tusculum. Moving the ball around. Had trouble finding an open shot. That time they read it. All the way down will come Lander. Ball is deflected. And I think TJ Knight, an errant pass there. He should have just took it all the way. And Tusculum wants to talk about everything. Timeout called by head coach JT Burt, looking to win his first home game as the Tusculum head coach. We'll take a break, return here in 30 seconds. Your score with 14:53 left to play in the second half. It is the Pioneers 45, Lander 39. Long inbound pass here out of the timeout for Lander as they have possession after a fast break was stopped by Tusculum. Now a strip steal, and here will come the Pioneers. Get the ball up to Jenkins, who's going to explode and take it all the way himself. A little bit of contact, can't get it to go. Cohen swings it out. Smith for three. No good. Can't get it to fall. Rebound is pulled in by Alston. Here will come the Bearcats. Verdai with it, up top. Fakes, gives it up. Alston off the screen will go down. Little jump shot is no good from TJ Knight. Offensive rebound is pulled in, and dribbling it off his own foot there is Rucker, the big man down low. Also out of Greenville, South Carolina. He loses it. It's out of bounds, and it will be Pioneer basketball. Cohen out there along with Dylan Smith. Ball knocked right here into the scorer's table, as you might have heard. Knocked out of bounds by the Bearcats. So Tusculum will keep possession. No inbound right here in front of our score table position from Pioneer Arena. Great to have you with us here on this Saturday afternoon. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Inbounding the ball here, and it will be the freshman Trent Gibson setting up the offense for the Pioneers. Gibson out of Murfreesboro will swing it down to Dylan Smith. Back to Gibson. Donaldson getting a much-needed breather on the bench for Tusculum right now. Likely to need him late. Hall, long three, left that one short. Strong rebound, though, from Tariq Jenkins, and he'll pull it out. And again, the second chance opportunities for Tusculum have actually come from the hustle of the guards. Jenkins Smith making it happen. Slick drive here from Jenkins off the glass, and one for Tariq Jenkins. Took a good shot, hit the deck hard, but he got the shot to fall. Foul was called against Elijah Alston. And to the free throw line will go the guard out of Riverdale, Georgia. Tariq Jenkins will look to convert the and one. Shot is up, shot is in. Nice little home bounce there for the Pioneers as they lead 48-39. 9-point lead for the Pioneers with 13:25 to play in the second half of basketball. Into the corner to Alston. Dribbling around, had a nice backdoor cut, did not see it though. Drive by Rucker, he is triple teamed, goes up strong. Oh, they call a late foul. That's a tough one there against Tusculum. Foul's gonna be called against Austin Hall. And Tusculum already had the rebound by the time that whistle blew. And to the free throw line will go DeJandre Rucker, 6'5" sophomore. Got a big body, plays much bigger than 6'5", and rims out on the first free throw. He'll have another one coming. 48-39, Pioneers leading with Rucker at the free throw line. Second free throw for Rucker is up on the way. That one is good. Cuts the lead to 8. Press also on here for the Bearcats. Here will come Jenkins. Stops his dribble, gets to Smith. Back to Jenkins. He's going to be double teamed right here. Actually, now they'll clear out. They'll clear out and drop into, this actually looks like a man-to-man. Nope, stay on their 2-3 zone. Are the Bearcats. Will swing it over. Thinking about that three was Tariq Jenkins. Also thought about going right to the basket. He'll pull it out, though, and set up an offensive set. Drive over to the wing. Dylan Smith with it in the corner. Back to Jenkins. And not seeing that shot clock. And he's got J.T. Burton all the way at the three-point line, giving instruction. Second shot clock violation of the game on the Pioneers. Bearcats ball trailing by 8. Off the screen, swinging around, looking down low. They'll get it to Rucker. Rucker will power down, and he sort of hooked him with that off arm, but the foul's actually going to be called here against Hall. That's 3 fouls on Austin Hall, all here in the second half. And that's actually going to put Lander in the bonus with 12:30 to play in the second half. So going to the free throw line will be DeJandre Rucker, 6'5", out of Greenville, South Carolina. Played his high school ball at Eastside High School in Greenville. Shot up. Shot is no good. Bad free throw attempt there from Rucker. Didn't get any legs into it. Long pass down here to Dylan Smith, but it was off in the corner, so he's going to have to bring it out and reset, and he'll do so with the point guard Tariq Jenkins. Back over to Smith. Smith goes into the corner. Smith swinging it over. Good passes here. Back up to Gibson. 4-3. Boom. Knocks it down. Big time three from the junior guard, Dylan Smith, out of Lexington, Tennessee. He is a sharp shooter. Another big three from Smith there. 51-40, biggest lead of the game from the Pioneers. Man, another tough foul call on Austin Hall, and that's going to be 4 on Hall all here in the second half. That one was a tough one. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. 11:55 to play in the second half. Your score, Pioneers 51, Lander Bearcats with 40. Back after this as you're listening to Tusculum Pioneer Basketball here on the Pioneer Sports Network.
We are in Granger County, Tennessee, here at Pierce Farms, and the Pierce family has been working with Ingalls for over 30 years. It means a great deal supplying produce as a local farmer. It really touches base knowing that we're just simple people just trying to help, and we love what we do, and Ingalls is a huge part of helping us do it. Farming is who we are, and it's in our blood. God has really blessed us with the sun and the soil to grow the best tomatoes you'll find anywhere. I believe it's really in the soil. So if you're in Granger County and you farm tomatoes, then you're in. Just a great blessing on us to actually farm and be able to farm and to supply tomatoes to people. And Ingalls really cares about family farms like Pierce Farms, and they really care about their customers. We're just glad to be a part of that. God has blessed us with a really great partnership there. They make fresh local produce have real meaning for lots of people. I'm Shane Pierce, and this is my Ingalls story.
Welcome you back here to Pioneer Arena. Your score with 11:55 to play, 51 for Tusculum, 40 for Lander. Other score of note, it is Belmont Abbey knocking off Queens, 76-55. Big win for Belmont Abbey, knocking off Queens. Here's some basketball earlier today. Their game tipped off about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Belmont Abbey 76, Queens 55, as Queens falls here on this Saturday afternoon. Tusculum here has the 11-point advantage. Free throw line, though, for the Bearcats, and it is knocked in by Justin Holiday. And we'll have one more coming here. 18 fouls on the Pioneers. Second free throw is also good from Holiday. 4 fouls on Austin Hall. 3 fouls for Hodnett and Mitchell. Hodnett still out of the game. That third foul was a tough one. It was a double foul call when him and Wiggins sort of got into it. Wiggins, though, is back on the floor for Lander, and they will hope that he can change momentum. Off the screen is Smith. Another big three from Dylan Smith. Off the screen and pulls up and fires away. Big time shot. 54-42. Pioneers trying to pull away here in the second half. That's the reason Wiggins back on the floor. They're going to have the big man on him. Brandon Mitchell will have the tough assignment. Drive here from Rucker. He took a shot. And another foul called against the Pioneers, and this will send Rucker to the free throw line. The only good thing about that is Rucker's struggled from the line. 1 of 5 in the game from the free throw line is Rucker, or excuse me, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Second free throw is up, or first free throw up and good. Does knock that one down. And checking back into the game with his 3 fouls is Caleb Hodnett, as he will come right back into the game for Mitchell. And we'll keep our eye on both Hodnett and Wiggins, as the reason both those guys came out of the game is they were sort of talking to one another. Both coaches took them out after the double foul call. 54-44, 10-point game. Pioneers looking to get things going. That ball off the foot of Wiggins. Pioneers will keep possession. And they'll inbound with 11:09 left to play. Hodnett down low. Rucker's on him. Gibson, Smith out there with Jenkins. Donaldson still on the bench currently. Hodnett in the game, and also Adrian Cohen back in the game. Smith, another three. Can't leave him open. Another big three from Dylan Smith. Make it 3 3-pointers in that second half for Smith. 57-44 Pioneers. 10:50 to play. Going down low to Rucker. Rucker goes up on Hodnett, trying to get Hodnett caught for the foul. Good defense from Hodnett. He fights off, grabs the rebound. Will swing it up. Here will come Gibson. Swings it over, beautiful no-look pass to Jenkins. Reverse layup is a thing of beauty. What a play, Tyreek Jenkins. Quickly up, great hustle by Adrian Cohen. Showing off his defensive back skills there, hustling down, deflecting the ball out of bounds. Pioneers got a lot of momentum. Lander's going to bring some new players on. Back into the game, Elijah Alston and Morris Robinson Jr. will check back in for the Bearcats. And Lander has to do something fast and not let this game get away from him. Oh, and it looks like they're also going to take out Wiggins here for a bit. They'll go up high up top on the drive. Oh, and a foul away from the basket, and that's a tough one, as that will put Lander on the free throw line. Adrian Cohen called for the foul away from the ball, and the person he fouled was Elijah Alston, so he'll go to the free throw line. Alston's first free throw is up. That one is good. Alston in the ball game now with 6 points, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, with 1 more coming. Free throw is up. Free throw rolls in, home, and good. Late substitution here. Rucker will exit back into the game. For Lander will be Cordon Kabzaru back in the game, the man from Romania. 6'6", 210 sophomore. As Wiggins headed back to the bench right before the free throws. They'll get it up long to Gibson into the front court for the Pioneers. To Cohen in the corner. Moving the ball around to Smith. Back over to Jenkins. Jenkins will back it out and reset. Back up top, they go to the corner. Drive here for Gibson. Double team right there. Cohen's going to take that three. He drains it. Adrian Cohen, the quick three-point shot. Not really his game or what he's best at, but he can knock him down. You leave him open. Wasn't even really that open, though. Hand was in his face, but he drains it. Tusculum's gotten hot for three here in this second half. 62-46. Long three is up and good from Raul Perdai. So a big shot there, and a timeout is called by Lander. We'll take it. Return in 30 seconds. Pioneers got some momentum. Lander answers with a three. 9:43 to play. Back right after this. It's Tusculum leading Lander 62-49. A much-needed three answered by Lander. Raul Perdai knocking it down. 62-49, though. It has been all Pioneers here in the second half. Jenkins is going to fly up the floor, get rid of it to Hodnett. Hand in Hodnett's face. He can't get the three. Great hustle by Cohen, but he came down on the line, and Lander will take possession. After the big career night for Hodnett last time these two teams played, not quite had that same style of play here at home. Luckily, though, Pioneers have enough players where they're able to find new guys almost every night who can step up and be the leaders. And, man, getting away with a travel. Another tough foul call against the Pioneers. That one is on Hodnett. That's 4 on Caleb Hodnett. And you can see it all over Caleb's face. He don't really know what he's doing. Back into the game is going to come Cam King. Hodnett with that 4th foul. Now both Hodnett and Alston Hall with 4 fouls. And Hodnett is having a much different style game. Nonetheless, Pioneers have found success with guard play here in this matchup. Quickly give it up to Gibson. Trent will set things up for the Pioneers. All over him is Alston, and they will call that foul. Just a little bit too much pressure from Elijah Allison as he's called for the foul. Team foul. That's team foul number 6. Updated the scoreboard real quick, so I wasn't sure if that was 6 or 7. So now 1 foul away from the limit is also Lander. Lander shooting 2 free throws for the rest of the game, as with 9:12 to play, they're in the double bonus. Reverse layup won't fall for Jenkins. Offensive rebound, though. Cohen up off the glass. Can't get it to fall, but he'll go to the free throw line. Foul called against Lander. And it's going against Kamzaru. Into the free throw line will go the talented freshman. This is Adrian Cohen, 6'6", 200 pounds, out of Woodstock, Georgia. As he'll head to the free throw line, he's got 2 points in the ball game. He's at 1 point, 2 rebounds in the ball game. Now make it 2 points. As we're going to see Donovan Donaldson check back in soon. Not quite yet, though, but soon. Adrian Cohen looking to go 2 of 2 from the line here on this trip. Second free throw is up on the way. That one also good. And here will come Donaldson, and briefly he'll come in for Tyreek Jenkins. I say that just as a guess, and I assume they'll both be on the floor here in the next little bit. Donaldson got a much-needed breather, though. He looks fresh, ready to go. Dylan Smith still out there as well. He's had the hot hand in the second half for the Pioneers. Looking to set up the offense here is Lander. Drive and handoff play with Robinson Jr. Jr. drives, sets back, and a big-time block from Dylan Smith, just playing great defense. They get it up to Smith. Smith goes into the corner to Cohen. Thought about the 3, and he shuffled his feet just a bit there, and he is called for the travel. So Adrian Cohen called for the travel. It will be Lander ball. Your score, 64-51, Pioneers leading. Second half has been full of some fouls. Both teams in foul trouble. Tusculum shooting the 1-and-1 here throughout. Lander's going to be shooting 2 free throws. Backdoor cut. They get it up and then in trouble, but they'll rescue it. They'll go down low. Kamzaru looking around, nothing there. Little tough pass with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Drive all the way up and in. Big block by Cam King, but that will send Jamarius Harrison to the free throw line. So to the free throw line for Lander, Jamarius Harrison, Salisbury, North Carolina native, 6'4" freshman. First free throw up on the way. This one is good. Clock stops currently 8:19 as out of the game. Getting a break will be the freshman guard Trenton Gibson. Back into the game will come freshman Miles Jones out of Alexandria, Virginia. Free throw up, free throw is good from Hairston. 64-53. Lead currently at 11 for the Pioneers. Jones swings over to Jenkins, back to Jones. Jones will come all the way down, give it up to King. King up, under, off the glass. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Couldn't quite finish, though. Very pretty up and under move from the big man out of London. Kim King, 6'8" junior. So to the free throw line will go Kim King, looking to convert at his first points here of the ball game. He's got 2 rebounds, big block as well. Free throw up, free throw no good from Kim King. We'll have another one coming, though. 8:07 left to play here in our ball game. 64-53, Pioneers looking to win their 3rd game of the year, be their 2nd win over this Lander team. That free throw is good from Cam King. Give him a point here this evening, and back into the game for Lander will be DeJandre Rucker. Wiggins has not played much in this second half. And as I say that, he runs back on the floor. So here returns the leading scorer, Markel Wiggins, as he'll come back into the game for the junior TJ Knight. We'll see if Wiggins is able to find his offense. He was a major factor in keeping the game as close as it was in the first half. As he's been on the bench, Tusculum's opened up things in the second. Bernay over into the hands of the freshman Hairston. Fake and drive, step back, shot on the way. It is no good. And strong rebound from Donaldson, and here he comes. Makes the dribble move, step back, and a reset for the Pioneers as he'll bring it up top and set up the offense. Senior guard out of Nashville swings it over to Miles Jones. Hand off to Cam King. Swings it back over to Donaldson off the pick and roll. Driving all the way down. Layup can't go. Cam King rebound, put back. Maybe should have came down with it instead of trying the putback still in the air. It's no good. Rebound into the hands of Rucker. And here comes Bernay off the screen. Drive all the way in. Goes right at Cam King. And a foul's called. And good play there. Bernay just drove right in. And I mean, lowered his shoulder. But Cam King wasn't set. Jumped up with him. And foul's called. And it'll take us to a break. 7:10 is where the clock is stopped here from Pioneer Arena. Your score, Tusculum 65, it's Lander 53. Back right after this as you're listening to Tusculum Basketball here on the Pioneer Sports Network.
When it comes to keeping your
It's back. Applebee's Bigger, Bolder Grill Combos. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
We are in Granger County, Tennessee, here at Pierce Farms, and the Pierce family has been working with Ingles for over 30 years. It means a great deal supplying a pro.
Sports Network. Once again.
And we welcome you back here to Pioneer Arena. Tusculum leading 65-53 against the Lander Bearcats. Other scores of note from earlier today. Belmont Abbey defeating Queens 76-55. Vanderbilt currently leading Tennessee 7-0 in the football game. Final regular season game for the Vols. And the Lady Vols pick up a big win against UAB today. Final score 73-69. Lady Vols had to fight back in the second half to pick up the win there. First free throw for Bride, no good. Can't hit the first one. I'll have one more coming. Second free throw, that's on the way. That one rims out and will not fall. A save from Morris Robinson Jr., but he was on the line. So it will be Pioneer basketball. JT Burton, first home game as head coach here of the Pioneers. Been on the road to start off this season. On the road and at neutral places. Got a chance to play the Tennessee Vols in an exhibition game. That was real exciting for all these Pioneers. Cohen wants a three, left that one just short. Strong rebound, though, from Smith, and then kisses it off the glass. What a performance tonight from Dylan Smith. He's played outstanding from three and hustling after big rebounds. Dylan Smith now with 19 points in the game for the Pioneers, 5 of 8 from three-point land. He's played great for the Pioneers, especially in the second half. Drive here by Rucker, spins up and under, goes into the corner. Drive here from Harrison, got defended by his own player. Wiggins gonna get the rebound, and then hustling after him is King. And they're not calling the foul on King. I think they're gonna call that foul on Cohen, who was behind him. And that will send the big man, Markel Wiggins, to the free throw line. And Wiggins in that first half had 15. But that's still where he's at. He has not had a second half similar to the first half, as he spent most of the second half on the bench. First free throw is up and good. 4 of 4 now from the free throw line, giving him 16 in the ball game. Second free throw for Wiggins. This one's up and good, as Wiggins, 6'7" forward out of Oglethorpe, Georgia, knocks it down. Get the ball in here to Smith. We'll swing it over to Jenkins. We'll have to chase it down, but he'll get it, clear things out, and bring it down. With the much larger Wiggins on him. A little bit of a mismatch here speed-wise, but they'll give it up. They get the ball to Miles Jones, who already used his dribble, and then he picks up his dribble, and heading right back to the game will be Tyreek Jenkins. Tyreek Jenkins back into the game. So now Jenkins, Smith, Donaldson all out there with Kemp King and Adrian Cohen. Caleb Hodnett, 4 fouls in the ballgame. He's on the bench currently. Currently on the bench with 2 points and 6 rebounds. Been aggressive on defense. Not really had as much looks on offense as they did last time these two teams played 10 days ago. Nonetheless, though, Pioneers have found some openings. Up 12 with 6 minutes to play. Make it 10 as Rio Perdine knocks down the 2-point jump shot. 67-57. Tyreek Jenkins with the ball as freshman Trenton Gibson prepares to re-enter the game for the Pioneers. Jenkins goes right, behind the back, free throw line, pulls it back out to the corner to Donaldson. Goes to Kemp King, beautiful move by King, got hit from behind there. Is that on Wiggins? It's not, it's on Rucker. And to the free throw line will go the center out of London, Kemp King. First free throw for the big man is up on the way. That one back rim, can't get the roll. Checking back into the game here will come Trenton Gibson as he'll come in for Cohen. This 4-guard set that Tusculum loves. Get up and down the floor quick, can play great defense. They're on the floor with Kemp King, who knocks in the second free throw. Smith, Jenkins, Donaldson, Gibson, and Kemp King, 5 on the floor for your Pioneers. Setting up their zone defense. 5:25 to play, leading by 11 are the Pioneers. And that ball deflects off the fingertips out of bounds of Purdy. Out of the game will come Kemp King, who's played outstanding tonight. He'll head to the bench. Back in will come Brandon Mitchell, the sophomore. Here will come Jenkins. He's got a speed advantage. Bad pass from Jenkins all the way down, and little hop step move. Shot does not fall. Can't get it as Marcus Robinson Jr. Took an odd angle to the basket. Quickly will come Donaldson. He took a shot from behind and is fouled. Foul's called on Purdy. That will be his second foul of the game, I believe, and in the bonus situation, double bonus as well. That will send Donovan Donaldson to the free throw line. Donaldson with 11 points, 6 boards in the ballgame. First free throw for the senior out of Nashville is up and good. Second to the game for Lander will come TJ Knight as he'll come in for DeJandre Rucker. Second free throw here for Donaldson. That one's up. That one is good. 2 of 2 from the line is Donaldson. A great free throw shooter, making 6 of 6 from the charity stripe here tonight. Lander with the ball, trailing 70-57. Swinging it over to the freshman Harrison. They go to the corner to Purdy. Now to Wiggins. Double, triple team, pulls up, can't get, tough shot, and then the foul going for the rebound is TJ Knight. And the Pioneers going to be on the free throw line with 2 free throws coming. Clock stops at 4:41. Likely to see a few more free throws as this game goes on. And a good job of the Pioneers, though, after being a little bit over-aggressive in the early goings of the second half and getting to the bonus quickly, they've eased up on being over-aggressive and just played a good cell of aggressive defense. Free throw line of Smith. That one is good. Dylan Smith, maybe the prettiest stroke on the team, as he's had himself a game, making 20 points for Dylan Smith, the junior guard out of Lexington, Tennessee. Second free throw, front rim, no good. Battling for the rebounds, Mitchell, and he puts it back in. Great aggressive play from Brandon Mitchell, the sophomore forward, as he gets the offensive rebound and lays it back in. 73-57 Pioneers. Step back play, we'll get it to Harrison for 3. It is no good, can't knock it down. Strong rebound from Mitchell, gets it to the hands of his guard. With numbers, here will come Jenkins. Oh, and they call him for a dribbling violation as he sort of dribbled it over his shoulder, almost close to his ear. And substitution now for Lander, as back into the game will come Justin Holiday, as they're taking Williams out. So they're going to put in I would assume, more of a shooting lineup. 1 of 6, though, from 3 are the Bearcats. Up top with the ball, that is Robinson Jr. Will swing it over to the hands of Hairston. Hairston is a little bit confused, and that has upset Coach Steve Roberts as he's going to call a timeout for the Bearcats. We'll take it as well. Clock stopped at 4:02 here in the second half. We'll return in 30 seconds. Your score, Pioneers 73, Lander Bearcats 57.
Family.
Food's here!
What's it mean to you?
We got lunch.
To us, it means the people you care about, look out for, and yeah, love. Even if you'd never let them hear you say it.
Hey, you're eating hummus? What's wrong with hummus?
Here at Ingalls, we have everything you need to gather around the table and give each other a hard time. Because that's what families do. Ingalls. All the ingredients for family.
Tusculum with a nice lead, 73-57 with 4:02 left to play in our ball game. For Lander, they look like they're going to take their big man, their leading scorer, Markwell Wiggins, out of the game and bring on some shooters, but that's not been their strong point here in the game. 1 of 6 from 3, and overall in the game thus far, they're 17 of 45 from the field, shooting about 38%, 1 of 6 from 3. Pioneers found a spark in the second half, led by Dylan Smith. He has been outstanding in this second half. Over 20 points for Dylan Smith, actually right at 20 points here in this ball game. He's played well. All of the Pioneers have played well. Caleb Hahn has been on the bench most of the second half in foul trouble. 2 points, 6 rebounds, 4 fouls for Hodness, so not having quite the game as he did last time these two teams played. Straight to the basket, out of the timeout goes Morris Robinson Jr., and foul's called, and he'll go to the free throw line. Foul's called against the Pioneers, Dylan Smith. And we'll take a break here, as now there's going to be a media timeout, and we'll return right after this. 3:54 left to play in our ball game. Pioneers lead 73-57 as you're listening to Tusculum basketball here on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Pioneer basketball on the Pioneer Sports Network. Once again,
the Pioneers have found success tonight with a smaller lineup, but then you look at the second chance points, and Tusculum has 24 compared to Lander's 14. They've played well. First free throw knocked down for Morris Robinson Jr. He's at the line with both teams now in the double bonus with 3:54 left to play in our game. Second free throw for Robinson Jr. That one is no good. Rebound is pulled in by Brandon Mitchell. 73-58. Pioneers lead here with about 3:45 left to play. Here is Tariq Jenkins to Mitchell. Mitchell up top is going to make a play. Drive down to the elbow. Dribble down. Spin move. Behind his back. Lost it. Recovers. Little floater is good. Don't think that's what he meant to do, but he'll take it, and he puts it up and in. Nice play there from the sophomore, Brandon Mitchell. Robinson Jr. with the ball up top for the Bearcats. Pulls up his dribble, gives it up to Hairston. Hairston off the screen, drives on Smith. Drives all the way down, up and under, moves up and in. Nice play there from Jamarius Hairston, the 6'4 freshman out of North Carolina. Drive here. Tyreke Jenkins will slow things down with 3:05 left to play. Junior guard is Jenkins from Riverdale, Georgia. Over to Smith, who's had the hot hand in this second half. Over to the freshman, Gibson. Gibson drives all the way in. Pump fake, swings it out. Jenkins drives, not there. Step back, nearly loses the dribble, pulls back with two, with one. Shot is up and no good. Gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. Tariq Jenkins. Ball just bounced right back into his hands. So he adds the rebound and the field goal. And then tough foul call there on Mitchell. That might be it for Mitchell, and it is. Adds 5 fouls on Brandon Mitchell. He soars up in the air, makes too much body contact, and Mitchell will exit the game. 4 points in the game, 8 rebounds for Mitchell, but he will foul out, and that's how his day will end here. 77-60 is our score, 2:30 to play. To the free throw line will go Morris Robinson Jr. First free throw is up and good from Robinson Jr., 6'1" junior out of Leesburg, Virginia. Second free throw. Up, and that one no good. Rebound pulled in from Gibson. We'll give it up to Donovan Donaldson. The senior will bring it down for the Pioneers. Look to run this clock out and pick up a big win number 1 here from Pioneer Arena this season. Foul away from the ball, called against Purdy. Raul Purdy, the 5'9" senior, called for the foul. That's going to be foul number 5 on him. So that will end his day as he'll exit. Into the game will come Darius Rhodes, the 6'1" freshman, for the first time this afternoon. 6'1" freshman out of Wilson, South Carolina, will enter the game for the Pioneers. Looks like they'll get on in a few extra minutes here late in the game as well. First free throw from the freshman Gibson, puts it up and good. Trenton Gibson now with an even 10 in our ball game. Caleb Hodnett back in. Free throws up and good from Gibson. Check it out of the game will come Miles Jones. So back in will come Hodnett. On the drive is the freshman Hairston. Pulls back, fades away. Rebound pulled in though down low. And strong rebounds pulled in. And did they call the foul on Lander? I believe they did. Thought they might call Gibson for swinging that elbow, but they did not. Also back in the game for Pioneers, sneaking right in front of me, didn't see him. Austin Hall's back in, the freshman from Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. Free throw here for Trenton Gibson is up on the way. That one is good. Checking into the game for Lander, freshman, 6'8", Scott Harvey of Cornelius, North Carolina. He'll come in. That will win the game, likely, TJ Knight. Also in the game for Lander, Jamani Williams, 6'7", freshman out of Florence, South Carolina. So Coach Roberts mixing in a few guys here late in the game for Lander. 80-61 with 2:05 left to play between the Pioneers and the Bearcats. Tusculum will begin conference play on Wednesday as they will travel to Anderson. First game on their SAC schedule this season. Second free throw is up and good from Trenton Gibson. Morris Robinson Jr. brings the ball down the floor with 2 minutes to play. Handoff, looking for a backdoor cut. Nothing there right now for Washington. Also into the game for Lander. Washington drives, looking to go down low. Ball's on the ground. It's stolen away by Hodnett. And here will come Trenton Gibson. Gibson will set up the offense for the Pioneers. Gives it over to Jenkins. Screen set by Hall. Jenkins steps back, drives all the way in. Finger roll is good. Nice little layup there from Donovan Donaldson off the screen. Morris Robinson Jr. brings it down, hands it off to Chris Washington. Washington drives. Handoff play there to Rhodes. And they call a foul on Dylan Smith. So Dylan Smith called for the foul as that will stop the clock and send to the free throw line Darius Rhodes, 6'1" freshman out of Wilson, South Carolina, looking to put on his first points in the scorebook here on this Saturday. First free throw back iron, no good. Checking into the game for the Pioneers, Malik Tyree, 6'1 senior out of Lynchburg, Virginia. He's in the game. Dylan Smith will exit. What a game for Dylan Smith. Just as good as the offensive numbers looked. His hustle plays, rebounding, second chance opportunities just as good. Second free throw is no good for the Bearcats. And here will come the Pioneers with 1:10 left to play. Off the dribble there will come Gibson. No look pass to Hall. Hall will hand it off to Donaldson. Donaldson slings it around to Hodden. Back to Hall. Hall step back three. In and out, no good. Hall can't get it to fall. Rebound is pulled in by Harvey. Quickly down the floor will come Lander with Robinson Jr. 45 seconds left to play. 83-61. Pioneers on their way to their third victory of the year. Free throw is no good. Rebound pulled in by Hall. Here will come Donaldson. Donaldson brings it down. Handoff play into the hands of Tyree. Tyree drives and is fouled. That will send Malik Tyree to the free throw line. Junior guard out of Lynchburg, Virginia. Well, one pitcher says junior, the other one says senior. Junior and a half, we'll call him. Tyree, first free throw. Bounces home. It's good. Pioneers also bringing to the game Arian Fajokwu, we'll say, out of Nigeria, 6'4 sophomore. Brian should have left me one of those things to say how to pronounce all the names. Down the floor quickly will come Robinson Jr. And he double dribbles. I think he traveled as well. Turnover on Lander. Shot clock is off, and the Pioneers on their way to picking up a big win, number 3 here on the season. Second win against Lander. Getting ready for conference play on Wednesday. Donaldson brings the ball down the floor. 15 seconds on the clock. We'll run the offense. And that'll do it as the Pioneers pick up win number 3 on the season, 84-61. A nice win for the Tusculum Pioneers. Outstanding game, a great second half for the guys led by Dylan Smith. He got a hot hand in that second half, and he found the bottom of the basket multiple times. Dylan Smith only had 8 points in that first half, but he opened things up in the second half to lead the team. Great play by all the Pioneers. Caleb Hodnett didn't have the scoring game he had last time these two teams played, but a great game rebounding, aggressive on defense. And nonetheless, the Pioneers showing that they have multiple guys who can get it done on this year's team. Their final score, Pioneers 84, Lander 63. We'll have recap, including an interview with Coach Burton, all on the way. Pioneers pick up the win tonight, 84-61. You've been listening to Pioneer Basketball here on the Pioneer Sports Network.